Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Want to welcome you back for our second tutorial using this adorable Joyful Life stamp set from the Stampin' Up! Mini Catalog. Love this set, and today I'm going to use the pig, which I love. Okay, let's get started. Fall is finally here. It's starting to cool off a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little. So we're going to start with an early espresso card base. All right. Then I have a piece of pumpkin pie, and I'll post measurements on my blog. But I've run this through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with the Brick Wall embossing folder. Okay, just to save a little bit of time. All right, let's get this glued down. Oh, my glue's not flowing smoothly today. Now I opted not to have a border on this, and you'll see why in a minute, because it's going to be super cute without it. All right, now I have a 2-inch, what size is that? That's 2 by about 4 3/4. And then I pull out my Label Me Lovely punch. So if you look at this, I like this because it's got kind of that fun little rounded scalloped edge. And I want to just punch one end of my strip with it. And here's a little tip if you haven't seen this. I'm just going to slide a piece of white cardstock in there to help me get this in. I'm going to go in so I'm just the bottom is going to be punched. Now once I have that in, I can pull that back out, and I'm just going to punch this bottom edge. I cut it a little narrower than the opening so it goes in a little more easily. All right, and then we're just going to punch that edge out, and look at that cute little edge on there. I love that. Okay, so this is my white cardstock that's going to go on the inside since it is a dark card base. We're going to take our little pig, and I'm actually going to stamp him in early espresso. All right, let's get him inked up, and we're going to stamp this little pig down near the bottom. Perfect. All right. Let's see how long he is. I think I want him a little bit shorter. I didn't cut a whole lot off there, but I think I want to cut just a bit off. Maybe we'll do, ½ an inch, because I think it's just a tad too long. That looks better. Okay. So we would call that 4 1/4. Yeah, about 4 1/4 by 2 to make that. Okay. Now let's color him. So we're going to use some of our Stampin' Blends, and I am using the Petal Pink to color my pig. So we're going to use the dark Petal Pink just to do his nose, the inside of the ears, and then a little shading. So I'm doing a little shading like where his scarf would overlap him, a little at the bottom of the legs and around the coffee cup. Maybe a little bit around there. That's probably good. All right, now I'm going to use my light, and I'm being careful not to go over it too much because this is not Memento ink, and it will tend to blur just a little bit with the espresso. So I want to be careful not to color on the lines too much because I don't want them to bleed. Okay, super quick and easy. Now I'm going to use the pumpkin pie. So I'm going to use the dark pumpkin pie to do the big stripes on his scarf. I just love brown and orange together for fall. And this little pig reminds me of Harry Potter. And I would imagine it's because mostly of the glasses, but, you know, Hogwarts is where they go to school. So a piggy with glasses is obviously going to be the way to go on this one. So you could easily put him in some scarlet and gold for Gryffindor, or I guess green and silver for, green and gray for Slytherin, black and yellow for, what is black and yellow? Is Hufflepuff, and then Ravenclaw is blue. All right, I'm gonna color my cup orange too. He's having some pumpkin spice latte. All right, and then I'm taking, what color is this? Light crumb cake. We're just gonna do like the little hot pocket part to go on there. Okay, now we need a sentiment. I'm going to use this one that says, a little something for a great person. And I've got a little 3/4 of an inch strip of, this one looks straighter, of early espresso. And we're gonna take, I'm gonna just use my embossing buddy on there. I keep asking for that back, maybe one day. Then I'm going to stamp this with Versamark. And let's see if we can get that straight, centered on there. We're going to do just a bit of heat embossing with some white embossing powder. Whoops, I dropped this earlier and it wasn't quite closed. So it went on my, kind of got in the lid. So now, of course, that's going to be a big mess. All right, we'll try to keep away from that while we're heating so we don't get everything melted. Okay. Give this just a second to warm up. I'm going to heat that so it's nice and shiny. Okay, and I'm going to flag the ends of this. I am looking for my other pair of scissors. All right, here we go. Okay, and we'll flag the other end. Okay, my watch is trying to come off. All right, I'm going to pop this up. We'll just use a couple little dimensionals here. On my tag, I haven't put my tag on yet because I'm going to tie just a little bit of linen thread around this. Got a knot in it somehow. Okay, we're just going to tie a little bow right in the center. Cut off our extra. I'm going to pull the ends. So once you get your bow tied, you can kind of play around with the size of your loops. Move that down just a hair, and I'm going to tape it on the back to make sure it's not loose. It's feeling a little loose. Just tighten it up there. Tighten it up on this side. You see I have a little bit of slack, and that's all I needed to make it nice and tight. Okay, and then let's just pop this whole thing up on our card front. Put one there, one over here. We'll go ahead and do one on each side since it's kind of long. And these are small. Okay. Let's see. Okay, they're all picked off. Sometimes it's hard to tell. And I'm just going to pop this up right over on the side so we have lots of that gorgeous brick wall embossing showing. And isn't that sweet? So simple and quick. Very little coloring because it's just a little image, but so perfect for fall. And then if you have someone who loves pumpkin spice lattes from Starbucks, you could just throw a gift card in there and wish them a happy birthday. We'll go ahead and, let's see, I have a little bit of adhesive here, and we'll just stick that right in there. And this is ready to go. All right. I will post measurements and supplies on my blog. There's a link below in the description. And if you want to shop online at my online store for supplies, the link is also posted in the description. All right, make sure to check out yesterday's video. We've got drawings all month long, and I would hate for you to miss out on getting some free stuff. All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.